Welcome. I am Ernie Goss. I'm a research economist with AIM of Iowa and also Creighton University here in beautiful downtown Omaha, Nebraska. But today I'm reporting AIM's Workforce Index for the month of May. We report that on the second Tuesday of each month. This is the second month we've generated this number. This number is the ratio of online job openings to unemployment. Of course, then the higher the index, the better. The index ranges between 0 and 100. 50 is growth neutral, so anything above 50, of course, is a pretty good number. Now, in terms of Iowa's number, it went from 69.1 in April to 84.6. That's obviously very strong and very good, one of the tops in the nation. In fact, Iowa moved from 11th best in the country for the month of April to 8th best in the country for the month of May. So that's moving in the right direction, very strong. The top 5 states for the month of May were North Dakota was number 1. No surprise to anybody. North Dakota is expanding and we're seeing online job openings to unemployment, very strong. Kansas second. South Dakota third. Of course, that's good for South Dakota. Fourth, Wyoming, an energy state, doing very well. And rounding out the top 5 is Nebraska, where the online job openings to unemployment is a very solid index. Now the bottom 5 states, not where you want to be. Number 50, and of course that's the bottom in terms of the states. Number 50 was Maine, not where you want to be, Maine. Number 49 was California. Then up from that, 48th was New York, 47th Mississippi, and 46th Arkansas. Now by the numbers, where were the online job openings for the state of Iowa? Number 1 was management. A lot of management job openings, at least in terms of online listings. Sales was number 2. Number 3 was customer service positions. Now in terms of percent of employment in the state of Iowa, where were the job openings, online job openings? Number 1 was engineering. Number 2 was finance, and number 3 was customer service positions. So those are the areas where, relative to employment, you had the top number of online job openings. Now wage growth in Iowa over the last year has been about 0.4% for all jobs. Now obviously that's not good. Inflation is running about 1.7 to 1.8%. So you adjust that for inflation, you're in negative territory in inflation adjusted wages. In terms of manufacturing wage growth, 4.4% growth, that is good. That's well above inflation. That's a strong number. And why am I talking about the manufacturing sector? Well, for what happens in manufacturing today, normally for the rest of the economy, we see that in the weeks and months ahead. Now in terms of manufacturing employment, down by about 6% from pre-recession levels for the state of Iowa. Now that's not good, but it's better than the region, it's better than the nation. Of course, we need to move in a more positive direction, need to gain back those jobs. What we're seeing for Iowa and what we're seeing for the nation is manufacturers are growing their output without adding significantly to their payrolls. What we economists call productivity growth. That's a good thing. We need to see some numbers. We need to see the payrolls increase in terms of individuals working. We will see that in the weeks and months ahead. So next month we'll be reporting. That will be on the second Tuesday of July for the Workforce Index for the month of June. I'm economist Ernie Goss. Until next time, may your economic cup runneth over.